appropriately nicknamed the Dark Destroyer. By the time Nigel Benn had hung up his gloves in 1996, the big-hitting Brit had amassed an impressive 42 wins inside his 10-year-long career, with an eye-watering 35 wins coming by way of knockout.
Tonight by Crocs in script. That is right in the script again. Barker is down, and I hope he's not badly hurt. He went down very heavily.
The enthralling, all-action British banger captured the heart of millions with his ferocious, fast-paced fighting style and explosive one-punch knockout finishes.
So just over a minute, a left hook out of the blue. One of really championship quality that, because the referee's got to stop it.
Collecting 2 world title belts from his 48-fight career, the Dark Destroyer has rightfully earned his place as one of Britain's greatest boxers.
Well, he really is doing a destruction job here. And he's done him again with a left hook there. And the referee was going to go in and stop that. He's pulled him off, and it's all over.
After almost 27 years since his last professional bout, we take a look back at the speed and power of British boxing legend Nigel Benn. After having knocked out all of his previous 10 opponents in the first year of his professional career, the Dark Destroyer earned his first slot as a main event attraction against fellow Brit Ian Chandler. Fired-up Benn made quick work of his vastly more experienced foe, wiping him out with the very first punch he threw.
What a bonus for the crowd here in Wisbech to see, for my money, the most exciting prospect in British boxing at the moment. Nigel Benn in the golden trunks, and that is one punch. And Ian Chandler is down, he's very close to us, and he will not get up from that.
The knockout was ferocious and a clear indicator of the exceptional power the East London man had at his disposal, rightfully cementing himself as one of Britain's most exciting rising stars. Making the first defense of his newly acquired Commonwealth crown, Benn faced off against highly rated contender Anthony Logan. Unfazed by the reputation surrounding Benn's formidable punching power, the big-hitting Jamaican started the bout exceptionally, flooring the Brit with a perfectly timed right hand in the first.
Logan at this stage, well, my goodness, now, was that a slip or did he catch him with the right? Benn came forward and seemed to miss, and he looks to his corner.
Under constant attack and on the verge of being stopped on his feet, Benn uncorked a vicious fight-ending left hook, melting the Jamaican to the canvas in an instant.
Oh, he misses with that right hand, Benn. Oh, for goodness sake. What a punch from nowhere, a reflex punch, if ever there was one, and I don't think Logan's going to get up.
Logan made it back to his feet, but was counted out by referee Larry O'Connor after failing to make the 10 count, handing the Dark Destroyer his 19th consecutive knockout win. Almost a year after suffering his first career defeat at the hands of British rival Michael Watson, Benn had earned himself a crack at WBO champion Doug DeWitt. Fighting in his typical, erratic, fast-paced style, overeager Benn found himself down on the canvas late in the second round from a perfectly placed left hook.
Continually nagging him about watch the head, Jim, the referee. Oh! Well, that, as I say, is a turn-up for the book, isn't it?
Benn returned the favor in the following frame, flooring the champion with 2 crunching right hands.
Oh, he's down to that. He had to go head first down there. He's right above us on the ropes.
Showing an iron chin and undeniable bravery to continue the bout, determined DeWitt survived the onslaught up until the 8th, when he was smashed to the canvas for the second time.
Just keeping Benn controlled more fighting. Oh, a good shot punch. I don't think he's going to get up from that. He's been known to get up before, but oh, that was a punch. And he's pitched forward again at the start of the 8th round.
Deemed fit to continue by referee Randy Newman, Benn swiftly ended matters with a final flurry, sending the tough New Yorker down face first.
More control and it'll all be over. Yes, that's it. It's all over. 3rd knockdown. And in the 8th round, Nigel Benn has won the WBO Middleweight Championship of the World.
Benn's big-hitting power had once again proved to be the deciding factor, earning himself the newly established WBO World Middleweight title, as well as setting himself up for some mega showdowns in the future. Coming off the back of his destructive 8th-round knockout of Doug DeWitt, Benn made the first defense of his WBO middleweight belt against the Blade Barkley. Firing on all cylinders from the opening bell, Benn set about the American immediately, flooring the blade less than 1 minute into the bout.
Well, oh my God, he's done him on the ropes in the first minute. He's having to pull him off, Padilla, and he's objecting to that, Ben. He's probably saying that you pushed him after you hit him, and now he's giving him the standing 8 count. What a surprise.
Brawling in an up-close phone booth-style fight, wild-swinging Benn sent his foe stumbling again from a 4-punch combination.
Oh, that shook him right to the boots, but Barkley there had to go down, and he's caught him on the canvas there. There's a lot of objections from the crowd and booing.
Things were brought to an end merely moments later, as Benn unleashed a final flurry of bombs, disorienting the blade and prompting referee Carlos Padilla to bring an end to the beating.
What a round. He's done him again. Remember now, the 3 knockdown rule of WBO is in effect if he goes down once more in this round.
It was another sensational performance from the Brit, wiping out his opponent in frightening fashion, further solidifying himself as one of the best in the middleweight division. Returning to the ring after suffering a bitter defeat against arch-nemesis Chris Eubank and looking to get back to his winning ways, Benn faced off against New Jersey native Robbie Sims. Half-brother of boxing legend Marvin Hagler, Southpaw Sims had his fair share of success throughout the contest, but Benn's vicious lights-out power would prove to be the difference between the pair, staggering the slick Southpaw with a devastating left hook late in the 7th stanza.
I doubt whether Robbie can hear him in this.
That was a beautiful shot, Ray.
What a finish.
Back to his feet but unable to properly protect himself, Sims was wiped out merely seconds later as Benn followed up his attack with a clubbing right hook, leaving Sims slumped in the corner, unable to proceed.
No, put your hands up, close up. Let me see you're ready to go on. Stunning knockdown there. That's it. Stop there.
It was a testament to Benn's bone-crunching power that he was the only man to stop Sims across the American's 50-fight-long career. Making the first defense of the WBC super middleweight title he ripped from Mauro Galvano, Benn returned to London to face rising Welsh contender Nicky Piper. The 6'3" Welshman put up a brave display throughout, consistently landing a stiff jab and snappy left hooks on the champion. But undeterred, Benn continued to apply his unrelenting pressure, eventually hammering his opponent to the canvas early in the 11th.
Saving his energy up for a big finish, big right hand.
Piper in trouble.
Piper in big trouble. Really early in the round, so he's got a lot of time to finish him.
Ben is a vicious finisher.
He's really tired, Piper.
Left hook, and down, and down.
Showing incredible toughness to climb back to his feet and remain in the contest, Piper was eventually stopped on his feet after absorbing a barrage of unanswered blows, forcing referee Larry O'Connell to bring a halt to the dismantling.
That's enough. That surely is enough. Come on, referee. That's it. It's all over.
The Dark Destroyer's ferocious power and finishing instincts had once again proved useful, successfully defending his WBC super middleweight strap in spectacular fashion. After beating former WBC title holder Mauro Galvano in the rematch, Benn made the next defense of his world title against fellow Londoner Lou Gent. In one of his most devastating career performances to date, Benn battered the former cruiserweight inside just 3 rounds, flooring his foe heavily in the 3rd.
He plans his assaults coming later on in the fight. Oh, good shot.
Oh, right out of the blue, that one.
Flat on his back, but back to his feet like a jack-in-a-box, Gent attempted to fight fire with fire, leaving himself open to the Dark Destroyer's vicious two-fisted attacks.
The thing, like that.
See, this is a bit so dangerous.
I thought it made he unloaded them perfectly there, Ben. The left hook, the right hand. He can't keep climbing off the canvas.
Somehow managing to climb back to his feet for the 2nd time and intent on trading up close and personal with the champion, Gent was sent plummeting down to the canvas again after a lethal left hook landed flush on the challenger's chin. Displaying unbreakable toughness to somehow get back on his feet, Gent found himself trapped on the ropes under heavy fire from Benn's unrelenting attacks.
Tremendous punches from Gent, who's not a big one-punch hitter, but those were good shots. Took them well, and Gent was the one who went over. Down again.
Given one more chance by referee Larry O'Connell, Gent was eventually saved from any further punishment following the 5th and final knockdown.
Every chance.
He's not coming back with anything, Reg.
No, he's not throwing punches.
And that wasn't it.
back.
No,
That's
he's
it.
going
It's
down.
all over in the 4th round.
The knockout win was the perfect way to set up a highly anticipated rematch against career rival Chris Eubank, shown on free-to-air television and watched by a staggering 16 million viewers around the United Kingdom.